What a week it has been in international affairs. We started with the G7 meeting in Quebec. Now, these are our closest friends and partners. It was the G8 and it now risks becoming the G6, with the US joining Russia in the sin bin. Then the United States blamed Canada for burning down the White House. Admittedly, it was in 1812 and it was actually the British. And then the United States and Canada almost came to blows over tariffs on dairy products, and this caused such a backlash amongst some Americans that there's been an outpouring of love for Canada on US social media, and they're talking about those wonderful Canadian imports: Celine Dion, maple syrup, ice hockey. And then the US Trade Representative said that there was a special place in hell for Justin Trudeau, while President Trump said he had a special bond with Kim Jong-un, aka the little rocket man. I mean, with the US fighting Canada and making friends with North Korea, who can make sense of what's going on? And what about that summit in Singapore? It was an extraordinary event by any measure. And I was glued to the TV for 24, 36 hours. And after a while, I became quite mesmerised by the contrasting hairstyles of the two leaders. And then I started hallucinating. Do you think the third most recognisable political hair in the world had something to do with this? After all, Britain is one of few Western countries that has an embassy in Pyongyang. Did I detect the deft hand of Boris Johnson in bringing together this budding bromance? I have to admit to this audience, and it won't go outside this room, will it, that my favourite foreign minister of all time is Boris Johnson. And it's not just because he's a running partner, but he also has a delicious sense of humour. Boris himself tells the story that when Theresa May became Prime Minister, she was handed a list of potential appointments to her cabinet, and she was asked to mark her preferences. You know, Philip Hammond, she wrote Chancellor of the Exchequer; Liam Fox, Trade Secretary; down the list, Boris Johnson, she put FFS. Some people thought she meant for Foreign Secretary.